Hello, I'm Jack McCarthy, the Executive Director of the Mass School Building Authority, and I'm joined by David Gonzalez, a project manager with STV, a local engineering and design firm. Over the next several minutes, it's our job to provide you the information you will need in order to facilitate a successful school survey of your district. If you're unable to stay with us for the duration of this video, please feel free to check our website for frequently asked questions and other relevant information about the survey. We would like to extend our sincere thanks for your cooperation and assistance with the survey. The MSBA school survey is a statewide assessment of the general facility conditions of all public elementary and secondary schools. The MSBA is sending design and engineering professionals to each school to evaluate building conditions, general environment, capacity, and maintenance. The school survey will help us to understand how the needs of individual school districts fit within the needs of the entire state, all in an effort to ensure the fair and equitable funding of school construction, renovation, and repair projects across the Commonwealth. We are evaluating all public elementary, middle, and high school buildings in the Commonwealth. The buildings will be evaluated regardless of whether or not the district has any plans for improvements or potential projects. However, we do not anticipate that buildings currently slated for upgrades or recently constructed in partnership with the MSBA will not be assessed at this time. So Dave, let's begin. Who will be conducting the on-site assessment, and what should superintendents do to be prepared?
STV Incorporated and our subcontractor Jacobs are comprised of engineers, architects, and building professionals who have experience in the design, construction, repair, and assessment of school facilities. We will be working with the MSBA to conduct over 1,850 school surveys, and our goal for the surveys is to have accurate and consistent data. In June, an email was sent out to all the superintendents explaining what the school survey was. A follow-up email was sent in August of 2016, further detailing that survey process. Included also in that email was a desire for the district to set up a point person that STV can contact to discuss schedules, coordinate the data to be gathered, and ask and respond to any questions. Also in that email was a district questionnaire that detailed what kind of information that the district needs to have at each school prior to our assessors coming there. So that information can be set up, and so we can get in and out of the survey very quickly with that information being discussed with the assessor. Okay, none of these emails were sent to you. Please contact us at the information at the end of this video. Approximately 2 weeks before, STV will call up the district, get the point of person contact from the superintendent, contact that person, and then go over the schedule, the district questionnaire, and answer any questions they might have.
Will that be the only contact prior to the survey?
No, we will follow up with that point of contact over and over again until the schedule is finalized and any questions have been answered, so we know there's going to be a smooth and very quick survey when we get to the district.
Can we give them an idea of the type of data that we're going to be looking for?
We'll be looking at data from the site and the facility from the entire school. So we'll be looking at contact information at the school details such as gross square footage, year built, grade served, technology, structural deficiencies, special education, classroom usage and counts such as art rooms, music rooms, general classrooms, also core facilities. We'll be gathering good information on the auditoriums, the gyms, the libraries, and the cafeterias. Routine and capital maintenance practices will also be evaluated. We'll also get some site information such as the acreage of the site, some building history, when this building was built, what year it was built for, additions, renovations, site condition ratings, building condition ratings, general environment including instructional technology, program sufficiency, academic sufficiency, security, and universal accessibility.
That's a lot of information. How long do you think you'll be in the district?
It all depends on how many schools are in the district, Jack. Large districts could take quite a few days. Small districts could take as short as one or 2 days. We average about 2 hours per school visit, with large VOTECs taking over probably about 4 hours.
So on the day of the actual visit, what should the superintendents expect?
We'll first visit the school, we'll meet with the principal, and at that meeting, we'll sit down with them and we'll go over the school questionnaire, contact information, and gather all that information that was on the questionnaire and put that into a tablet computer. We will also be going through the school usage room count, and we'll be marking up the plan of that floor plan of all the room usage in the building. At the end of that meeting, we will take that floor plan with us. But all the other information, like I said, was going to be inputted on a tablet computer, and that information will be uploaded after the school visit to a central database. At the end of that meeting, we'll do a walkthrough of the school, and we ask that someone that's familiar with the building and a facilities person accompany us on that as we assess the site, the interior, the exterior, the building facilities such as the HVAC, the roof, and things like that. So we're going to need access to all those areas.
Got it. Well, thank you so much for providing that information. Hopefully that gives you an idea of what you should expect. With approximately 1,850 schools to survey, we expect the process to take at least 3 to 5 months to complete. At the conclusion, the MSBA will analyze the data collected and generate a comprehensive report that summarizes the findings. Each school will receive a comparative rating that provides the MSBA with a general understanding of the condition of all public school buildings in the Commonwealth. The rating serves as one of the components, but only one, in MSBA's due diligence process in evaluating potential candidates for funding eligibility. We expect to issue the report next summer. That concludes our overview of the 2016 school survey. Thanks to David for participating in the video, and thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to watch. As I mentioned earlier, please check out our website or email us with any questions. The website and the email address is right here for you now. Thank you for watching.